So we have an exciting experiment going on in the greenhouse. Did some planting. I was able to gather some seeds from the mess of a garden that was waiting for us when we arrived from Edmonton. Gathered some seeds and wanted to test and see which was doing better, the seeds from the package from the nursery or the seeds that I gathered from the garden. And so here's my first test. This is radishes. We have radish 1 here on the right, and we have radish 2 here on the left. And so radish 1 is the nursery seed package, and radish 2 is the seeds collected out of the garden after sitting in the garden over winter. And as you can see, radish 2 has some activity happening. Nothing yet with radish 1. So we'll see if that trend continues, but so far it looks like the seeds that were overwintered in the ground out here have done better, sprouted first, ahead of the seeds that were also out here overwintered, but they were sitting in their original packages in the greenhouse. So far we have a clear leader in this competition. I have a theory. I'm thinking that because they were in the dirt all winter, that they're more comfortable with the growing conditions out here, but that's just a theory. So we'll see if they maintain their lead. Cheering on radish 2, because they're free. Okay, time for a greenhouse update. What's going on in the radishes world? Competition. Whew, what's happening here? I see some green. I see some more green. I see itty bitty green. And I see no more green other than something that doesn't look very good in the milk jugs. So what's going on? So here's my theory. The things that are green, those were the self-sowing seeds that came from our seed garden when we had to leave before harvest last year. We got peas, we got radishes, and we got cilantro seeds. Okay, a cilantro seed, apparently. Well, what about all the rest? What's going on? Nothing happening. How can that be? Here's my theory. See this little box of seed packets here? My theory is that these seeds that you are looking at right now are 25 years old. That's my theory. That these are seeds I bought when Rick and I first got married, and I planted a garden in Calgary. And I've been carrying around these seeds apparently for 25 years, because that is the last time, other than last year, when I tried to grow vegetables. So that's what happened. So I'll keep looking for more currant seeds, see if I can grow something. Better late than never. In here is some cosmos flowers that are coming along, and in here is going to be soapwort in all of these, because it is a beautiful ground cover, pretty pink flowers. So that's what's in there. Everything else is doing great. So I'll keep looking for more currant seeds. That's my theory. Well, good morning. Lovely day here today. Birds are singing in front of the greenhouse. I know some of you are waiting with bated breath to find out what's going on in here. Okay, maybe not. But in case you are, let's go take a look. Ooh, we have greenery. Those are peas. Soapwort's doing great. Coming along. Nothing. Oh, radishes. These are garden shed radishes. And look at this little guy. This is cilantro. And I'm just looking to see what he looks like because I know he's cilantro. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Cosmos over there that I'm growing with my granddaughter. Hers are back in Edmonton. She's doing better. Oh wow, that's a bee. That's a big bee. Okay. Look at that. Okay, let's go see something very, very interesting. Give that bee time to leave. I think it's a wasp. That's okay. I'm sure he's fine. We'll just walk around to the greenhouse here. We've got almost a full drum of water from Rick's catchment that he set up off the roof. So that's very encouraging. And I've been reluctant to weed in here because we just had a seed garden last year. We had to leave early. So there's more radishes down there. And there's also some carrots that are going to seed this year. I guess they need 2 years, so that's what's going to happen this year for them. And then I was trying to figure out if these are cilantro or not. But I see there is some cilantro in here. A lot of it is, I think, potentially weeds, but there might be 1 or 2 in here that are actually cilantro. So I'm going to resist the urge to get in and weed this some more and just give it a little bit more time. It has been a little cool here, so if I give it another week or so, I might be able to more confidently pull out the weeds. My first year gardening was 25 years ago when Rick and I first got married, and I accidentally weeded all of my cucumbers. Yeah, like weeded them, not the weeds. I did think it was strange that all of my weeds were growing in a row, but I was pretty much all the way through before I made the connection. So that's really been the limit of my gardening experience, other than the milk jugs last year. So I'm just going to give it a little bit more time, another week or so, make sure I'm not pulling out anything that I actually want to keep. So there you go, there's a garden update. And go back in the greenhouse. I don't see the bee, so we'll see how that goes. Bye for now.